32Blit is a retro-inspired handheld with open-source firmware. Learn to create your own platformer, adventure game, racer, whatever. It's the modern handheld designed for homebrew hacking. Your pledge includes 24 tutorials. Each month, we'll cover an introductory and advanced topic. It's a step-by-step journey from the basics all the way to finishing your first game. We've created and commissioned a ton of great assets for you to get started with. Use them in your games or as placeholders until you've nailed down your own style. Make your own assets using our set of tools specially designed for 32Blit. Create sprites, sounds, maps, and music, then easily import them into your projects. 32Blit is jam-packed with modern hardware, a powerful 32-bit ARM processor, a brilliant IPS screen, analog stick, classic D-pad, built-in speaker, and much more. We can't wait to see what you create with 32Blit.
The GroupHug Windows Solar Charger is a designer solar panel made for people who want to be sustainable but don't know where to start. Here's how it works. You hang it in a sunny window, and the sunlight charges up the battery built into the frame. Then, plug your phone directly into the charger's USB port. When the solar panel is fully charged, your phone will charge at the same rate as if it was plugged into the wall. I started GroupHug because I was really frustrated by how hard it was to adopt solar energy in your everyday life. When I started researching solar panels, I realized that the fundamental design of a solar panel hasn't actually changed in over 60 years. It's basically a rectangle slapped on a roof, a pole, a backpack, you name it. There are definitely personal solar devices on the market, but they're designed for people who like camping, fishing, hiking, boating, and I hate all of those things. I studied industrial design at Georgia Tech, and I really love making and building things with my hands. For over 6 years, I led the product design team at Littlebits, a consumer electronics company in New York. I learned everything there is to know about product development. Using renewable energy doesn't have to be hard. This is just the beginning for GroupHug. By supporting us, we can create a lifestyle where it's effortless to take your devices off the grid without sacrificing design.
You choose to pedal, to get to point B, to challenge yourself, to discover unfamiliar playgrounds, to be part of a tribe, to be part of a greener future. Your trusty bike is an extension of your body, and I'm here to give it superpowers you never knew it had. I'm Smart Halo 2. I'm lighter, slicker, leaner, and packed with new features. I'm still secured with an anti-theft locking mechanism, meaning you can always leave me on your bike. Yep, that's my signature halo and my new peak display. All the info you need at a glance. Need some help making it to your destination? Simply choose your favorite route type and we're good to go. Take a ride here. Feeling adventurous? Use compass mode and find your own path. You made it. Want to push your limits? Follow your performance? And easily switch between metrics. Hey, it's getting dark. I'm turning the light on. I also make sure you don't miss important calls. Uh-oh, watch out, thunderstorming coming. Better pick up the pace. Yeah, I'm also connected to your smart home to make your life easier. I'm always on guard. If anyone tries something funny, I'll bark loud. I mean really loud. That's right. Walk away, chump. These guys are my creators. And after 25,000 units sold from the first generation, they've listened carefully to the feedback from cyclists to build something even better. In fact, you asked for a lot, and they've delivered. I have over 30 improvements over my predecessor. I'm Smart Halo 2, and I can't wait to ride with you.
Meet Flick 2, the perfect button.
So what do you do when you wake up? Turn on the lights? Put on some energizing music? Listen to a podcast or the news? Put on some coffee maybe? What if pushing a button could do all of that for you? I could have done all that with my phone or by using my voice. But instead of pulling up my phone and going through different apps or waiting for my voice assistant to wake up,
It's just so much easier to push a button. We love buttons. Meet Flick 2, the perfect button.
you see, we all have routines. We have different routines, but we all have them. Let me explain. Flick can reduce your everyday routines into a simple push of a button. For example, a leaving home button, coffee is ready button in your office, or just a more conveniently placed light switch in your home. But it's not just about the routines. Our first generation Flick has been helping people get creative all over the world with everything from a simple doorbell, a button to notify who's got mail, a push-to-talk button, and a medication tracker that also shares it with your loved ones in case they need to remind you once in a while. But due to the limitations of our current platform, all these amazing features have been isolated from the rest of the community. So we've taken all of our learnings from the past 5 years with over 40 million button pushes and redesigned everything from the ground up to create the perfect smart button. And here's what's new. First off, say hello to the Open Flick platform, where you're no longer limited to the features that we built, but where any feature built by anyone will be made available to the entire community. It's got better range, better battery, it's more durable, it's got a great clip, offers better feedback at a lower price. And thanks to the new open platform, we're also able to introduce multi-app support, meaning you can snooze your morning alarm app while turning on the music in another. We've got some great apps lined up that will integrate Flick throughout the year. We're also launching a new Flick Hub with improved performance and Bluetooth long range, and it's got no microphones.
Amir, did you tell them about HomeKit?
I'm getting there, so we can finally confirm that Apple HomeKit support will be coming out to the Flick Hub later this year. We've been around for a while. We've successfully launched and delivered on 2 campaigns before. We've shipped Flicks to every corner of the world, partnered with some of the largest companies out there, so we know what we're doing.
But we are not a big tech company, and that's why we need your support.
We've already started on the tooling, so both Flick 2 and the Flick Hub Long Range are almost ready for production. With your support, we'll be able to pay for the certifications and create a big enough volume to actually produce the first batch. In return, you'll receive the products first and at a great discount.
If you love buttons like we do, if you want to create and see what you can do with it, or if you want a better light switch, you can make an impact. Back our campaign and help us bring Flick 2 and the Flick Hub Long Range to life.
Live breaking news.
Nearly 100,000 customers have lost power. 200,000 customers.
300,000 customers now.
765,000 customers. 6.5 million customers.
All of the electricity is out.
50 million people without electricity.
How could something like this happen again? Energy experts say it's actually not that surprising.
Shouldn't it surprise us that we have the technology that created a computer that fits in our pocket, but we still have power grids that are routinely shut down? Shouldn't it surprise us that we still burn dead dinosaurs for electricity and risk ruining our drinking water to make fuel? We think it shouldn't surprise us. It should anger us and inspire us to make a change. We think the reason that more people haven't switched over to renewable energies like solar is because of a lack of education.
And we're here to do something about it.
If we gave you a solar panel, battery, and all the necessary materials, could you connect them and power your cell phone right now? We found that most people answer no to this, and it's not their fault.
Why not?
Why not? First of all, it's not taught in classes. We checked. After reviewing the required state standards for every state in the USA, we found this. These 3 green states teach solar power explicitly, and it's required. These red states never mention anything about solar power at any time from kindergarten through senior year of high school.
Imagine if instead of being left in the dark, every kid knew how to make their own circuits and build their own power generation systems. We constantly talk about how the children are the future, but shouldn't we prepare them to solve the problems they will face?
As a teacher, I saw firsthand how adhering to the educational standards imposed by the state leaves little room for additional education throughout the school year. It's simply not realistic. Therefore, I created a curriculum that would clearly supplement the existing educational standards without adding additional material to the teachers. Not only will we provide solar energy education, but we will supply all the materials necessary for the children to learn these important skills.
We have been designing a curriculum that is fun, engaging, and actually gets the students hands-on knowledge of electricity and solar power. In addition, our experience with video, photo, and social media allows us to design resources that break the traditional school model and allow these students a way deeper understanding of the material at their own pace. And with a resource they're all too familiar with, YouTube.
People say solar power isn't applicable and hasn't come far enough to affect our daily lives. False. And to prove it, we're building a solar-powered vehicle that will transport us and our materials from location to location across the country.
You heard that right. We're packing our educational kits into our solar-powered van, and we plan to hit the road teaching our curriculum throughout the country.
As you saw from Sunny, we're in the midst of planning solar road trips across the country in which we plan to reach at least 5,000 students and be able to give them hands-on solar power workshops. In addition, we have a scholarship program so that low-income schools or those with limited resources can have access to this material, kits, and the curriculum while we're on our journey.
However, we cannot do this without your help, which is why we created this campaign and came up with great rewards to show our appreciation for your pledge.
We value each and every dollar donated by this awesome community because in doing so, you are investing in the education and empowerment of the children.
What better legacy can we leave them?